Oh, hold on, guys. Actually, give me 1 second. I actually didn't maneuver smart on this one. Pause that. I keep forgetting I had my shit about to start. Hold on, my bad, guys. I started this stream kind of abruptly. I don't think I was fully prepared on this one. At least to start it, so that's my fault. That's my fault. Move. Move. Dogs in the way. Okay, let's see. I do want to watch this guy. I like his videos. Actually, I learned from him too. To cook. Okay. Let me pull that up. So the camera can show my face. So the camera can show a face of mine. We look awful. We look awful. We look awful. Okay. Guys, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Okay. I'm feeling good. Alright, cool. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Can't forget. How you guys doing today, man? I love you guys. I thought this was going to be a short one. Actually, if we're going to be honest, I don't actually have anything in planned for today. At least to watch. What was it? I actually had a few things I had to do. But we're good. I was actually going to do 30 minutes today. But I was like, nah, I'll just finish the whole video. Like I said, I like this guy's videos. He actually has really good videos. Let me go to it. Here's him right here. Max, the meat boy. But yeah, I like his videos, man. Because I was actually, before I even start streaming, I was going to watch this video, then start streaming. I was like, let me actually just watch this. He has good videos. What do I want to do? But now we're good. Oh, like I said, yeah. Good stuff happened today. Won't be able to say anything at least until that thing happened. I think that just means like the thing I'm just having speed issue. It should be good. At least that one's not one of those. At least that's not a bad one, you know what I'm saying? At least that's not a warning, that's just an error. Let me see.
Today we're cooking your favorite cartoon characters. What you might not know is that most of your favorite cartoon characters are based on real
Why does it sound like that?
Animals.
Terrible. I hope I ain't coming up like that in stream.
This is the craziest assortment of animals ever assembled, and today we're answering the ultimate question: which cartoon character tastes best? Starting with the one and only Marty from Madagascar. Yes, this is zebra.
Let's stick with it.
Marty's the adventurous zebra.
What I like about this guy's videos, man, I really like the fact that he do be cooking some exotic shit. I mean, shit that you might not even expect him to really like. But I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff that he could really cook that is just like.
Let's find out how zebra tastes. What's funny is this zebra steak looks exactly like the one from the movie.
Do I look like a steak to you?
But this has got to be one of the most lean cuts of meat I've ever seen.
That does look nice. That looks good as hell.
Into bite-sized pieces because we're making Madagascar's national dish called.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Typically made with beef, but of course today it's zebra. To cook, we'll start with super high heat to get some nice color on our zebra. Now we go in with the tomatoes, add in the stock. Now we go in.
Bro, I gotta
onions,
eat something after this.
chilies,
Holy.
ginger and garlic.
I think I'm gonna cook after this.
Looks so beautiful. From here, believe it or not, we are adding both pork and chicken, letting that cook for another 10 minutes. With our meat cooked through, we'll season to taste with salt and pepper, and finally we'll add in the greens, and we need a lot. And just like magic, they've all wilted down, served alongside rice and some traditional sake sauce. I give you Madagascar's national dish.
That shit look good as fuck. Yo, why that shit look so good?
From Madagascar's
Yo, see, this is what I like in videos. Sometimes this is like think about it, bro. Bro is literally he's literally eating a zebra. How many people you know have eaten a zebra, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that he's able to use his content, bro, and actually be able to do cool shit with it, and is actually entertaining, not just, you know, bland and dry. But like, I feel like I love this type of shit, man. It's so cool. I love it.
The flavors in this dish are phenomenal. I don't know how I feel about Marty.
Bro, this is like sawdust. I can't get it down. Like, I want to eat this with any other meat, I think.
When we cooked it as a steak, I really liked it.
I'm still chewing it. It's been like 5 minutes.
The flavors going on here are phenomenal.
And it feels super fresh with those greens and the tomatoes. Also, there's 3 types of meat in here, so we're getting so many other flavors too. I love the combinations.
All in all, I actually really like it. I think it would just be better with a different meat.
I think Marty deserves B tier.
The flavors are incredible. The meat was so-so. I'm gonna give it a B.
The vegetables are awesome in here. The dish itself is great. I'm gonna settle on a B.
We are starting off with a strong B tier.
Not bad. Not bad.
We have made it to none other than Jackie Legs from Kangaroo Jack, and yes, this is a whole kangaroo. Kangaroo Jack was.
Well, I know that's common. I know that's kind of common in other places.
He's the smooth-talking kangaroo who turns a simple trip across Australia into a wild adventure.
Mind you, that character don't even show up that much in that show. I mean, that movie.
The hippie to the hip hop, and you don't stop the rock to the bang bang. Boogie set up, jump the boogie.
Okay.
Bro, shut up. I think he was only had like 5 minutes in that entire movie.
Based on my research, this might actually be the first whole kangaroo ever cooked in America. Kangaroos are extremely abundant in Australia, and their populations are heavily managed. So while kangaroo meat is uncommon in America, it's regularly sold in Australian supermarkets. It's got that incredibly powerful tail, some tiny looking dinosaur arms, and just check out those insanely
oh shit, that is literally a whole kangaroo. I thought it was just the thigh.
Sure could jump.
Or a whole leg.
It's packed with muscle. I hope the meat isn't too tough. There's also this super long back strap, which is basically the ribeyes. I have a feeling that's gonna be the best meat. Now to cook, because this leg is so massive, I am gonna score it to help those seasonings get in there better and to hopefully help it crisp up. And I'll hit it with a bunch of salt. This is a massive cut, so going heavy, as well as black pepper. And in the spirit of Australian barbecue, hitting it with this herbaceous lemony oil garlic marinade, getting it in all those nooks and crannies. And we'll get it on the grill. And finally, this kangaroo is done, and it is looking epic. We've developed some incredible, deep, flavorful color. Still looks like it has some
My bad, bro. This shit be looking good. My bad. This is actually how I'll be when I be watching the videos.
Do my best to break this
What's
down.
good with the audio switching?
One thing they don't teach you in school is how to break down a whole kangaroo, but
okay, we should be good.
Oh man, it has got a huge smoke ring, and that actually looks insanely juicy. God, it very much reminds me of lamb with how it slices and how it looks. But at this point, it really has zero gamey smell whatsoever. I have extremely high hopes right now. Now
Interesting.
Break down some of that juicy backstrap area. Definitely some very, very interesting looking meat. I am dying to see how it tastes.
I'm not a big fan of how the meat looks.
What a kangaroo is after today. That is a fact. Not bad.
Yeah, it's a little dry.
Good flavor though.
But the meat
I don't mind
itself,
dry.
it's not gamey, and that's really surprising to me.
As you chew it, it becomes more of like a pate in your mouth.
It's a little pasty. Though we did just taste the ribeye, and there are so many different cuts to choose from. So I think that's just because we have like sort of an overcooked ribeye situation.
But I think on the plus side, we ate a good piece of it. I could see this like right here not being very good, and I will prove it right now. That is not very good.
Really?
Yeah.
I will say there is a slight twang to it. I'm not loving this one.
I'm going with a C.
I'm gonna go C.
I think the cooked style with the marinade, with the smoke, brought it up closer to a B tier. I liked it. What it means is Kangaroo Jack is getting B tier.
Interesting.
B for
Interesting.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, I'm cooking after this. I need something to eat. It ain't gonna be.
Classic with Winnie
Bro,
the Pooh.
what the fuck
This
is good
right
with the
here
audio
is a
jump?
Black bear steak. Winnie the Pooh is the lovable, honey-obsessed
Look at that
bear who
bullshit.
spends his days wandering the 100-acre wood. First introduced in 1926, he's
I like doing
one of
that.
the oldest characters
I like doing
in
that.
today's lineup.
That's cool.
Oh,
I like seeing that little delay.
oh, help and bother. Well, it all comes from eating too much.
Poor little Winnie the Pooh, always getting himself in sticky situations. But let's find out if that honey-filled diet makes him taste good. Now, we've had bear
No
a couple
way.
times on this channel, but this right here might be the best looking piece I've ever seen. It is extremely
Holy
lean, but it
shit.
just has such a beautiful
That
deep
shit
red
look good as
color.
fuck.
This is from the back strap, the most premium cut. And today's plan is to make not your average bear burger.
Oh my
And
god,
we'll
bro.
get
This is
that
a stupid ass
bear
video to be
to
watching
the
while you're hungry.
Man,
Bro,
that is just
I'm gonna be honest with you
some of
guys
the
though.
most stunning looking meat
I'm gonna be
I've
honest with you
ever-
guys, right? I'm gonna be 100% real. I forgot what video I was seeing. It might have been like what's the name, but I remember seeing something like you don't want to eat a bear. Obviously, this is probably really well clean, but you don't want to eat a bear because bears tend to have a lot of parasites. Like, and I'm talking about long ass parasites. I'm talking about the ones that be like that long, bro.
Seen. However, it is super lean, so I am adding just a bit of pork fat to kind of give it some richness. That combination should be perfect. Now, just very gently forming our beautiful Winnie the Pooh.
I want to
bear
make burgers
burger,
like that
and
one day.
we'll
I want to make
season
burgers
with
like that.
salt
It's not
and
difficult,
pepper.
but
Now,
I want to
before
make them
we
like
hit
that.
the
That shit
grill,
look
as
real.
You guys know, Winnie the Pooh's favorite food is honey. This is a whole
Bro, this-
raw
bro.
honeycomb
Oh my
straight
God,
from the
bro. Oh my
beehive. It's
God,
a full
bro.
tray, including all the wax.
Holy shit.
I've never seen anything like this before. Whoa, that texture's crazy.
Hot
I
take,
feel like
honey
Winnie
is-
the Pooh would love
honeycomb
this
is
right
overrated
now.
as
I mean,
fuck.
this is literally as fresh as it gets. I mean, you already know I gotta take a bite of this stuff. Wow, that is absolutely bursting with honey. And the wax itself is kind of satisfying.
No, it is not. That's I didn't know if he was. I didn't know if he was gonna bring up the wax, bro. That shit is wax. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's wax. If you guys never had straight honeycomb, right? Because I actually had it. Right? I bought honey with honeycomb in it, and I actually had a straight honeycomb, right? The actual honeycomb itself is just straight wax. Once you get all that honey off, this you just literally going. You know what I'm saying? It's literally got a candle in your mouth. It's good though. It's good and it's satisfying. You know, for me, especially for somebody who likes chewing on plastic and biting nails,
Honey, I get that.
it is probably a
This
better
stuff is
alternative.
fire.
If I'm
Now,
going to be
when it
honest with you.
comes to enjoying honey, there is only one superior method. It is, of course, bread with honey butter, outdoor boys style.
Is there anything better than warm, fresh bread? Yes. Warm, fresh bread with honey butter.
Especially with the fresh honey, that just looks so
I'm gonna do that
good.
today.
And
I'm gonna try that.
yes, we're gonna be combining this with the bear. But where it truly shines is on Luke from the Outdoor Boys grilled bread, which we will of course be using as the bun for our Winnie the Pooh bear burger, and we'll get it all on the grill. Grilling our bread directly over the campfire right next to our perfectly seared bear burger, and they should be good to go. There is nothing better than Luke from the
Bro, I
Outdoor
can't,
Boys
bro.
grilled
Oh my
bread,
God,
which
bro.
we'll
Why is
be
this looking-
using
Yo, I'm
as the
hungry
base
as
of this
fuck.
burger. Next up, we are
I'm
of course
hungry as
drizzling
fuck.
in that iconic fresh honey butter. We can't forget about that perfectly grilled Winnie the Pooh bear burger. You can get that right on top. Now throwing on a chili onion bacon jam, topping this beast with another slice of grilled bread, and finally finishing it off with one last drizzle. I feel like this is either going to be the best thing I've ever made or just way too much, but either way, let's find out.
How do bees know how to do this?
Oh, what are you doing with your finger, bro?
Oh,
Completely
This is
ruined
going
it.
one of two ways. It's either gonna be a banger or it's just gonna be like too sweet. It looks crazy. Look how juicy that is.
It looks phenomenal.
It does.
big boy burger right there.
That's so good.
The burger is
Oh my
extra
God.
charred, and it works really well because
Bro,
the honey,
that shit
whatever that
probably-
relish is on there,
Oh,
works really
my
well
God.
with like a well-done burger.
The only reason it's well done is because it's bear meat, which you have to cook to a very high internal temp. But I totally agree with you. You have that contrast
yeah.
from the crust. You get all sorts of charred flavors from the bread as well as the burger. It is a flavor explosion.
It's the perfect savory sweet
Oh, they like this. This shit
combination.
getting
I
an
don't think
A.
there's anything better than this. I feel like this is an S tier experience
Yeah.
and an S tier meal.
That's an
Oh, they give
easy
it-
S.
Winnie the
Okay.
Pooh, that has got to be the easiest S tier I've ever had. We have made it to the one and only Bruce from Finding Nemo. Bruce is the massive great white shark who claims that fish are friends, not food, something he seems to always keep forgetting.
Fish are friends.
Name is Bruce.
Bruce.
Fish
Fish
are
are
friends,
not
not
food.
food.
Well, according to Bruce, fish are friends and not food. Let's find out if the same thing applies to shark. And this right here is a fillet of bull shark. And what you might not know is that bull shark is one of the few types of sharks that are okay to eat. And just
Really?
check out that
'cause
beautiful,
it-
clean-looking white meat. And
Oh,
for our
okay.
most important step,
Shark fin soup,
time
baby.
for a buttermilk broth.
Shark fin
For
soup.
shark, this is absolutely critical for flavor and texture and making sure you get rid of that
I don't- maybe
strong
not. I
ammonia
could be wrong.
flavor. And we'll get it into
Bruh.
the fridge.
But I feel like-
overnight. In the
Bro,
meantime,
I feel like he'd be willing
let's
to.
make our glaze. Since
I feel like
Bruce
he'd
is
be willing
from
to cook something
Australia,
exotic.
Vegemite feels like the perfect place to start. It has this crazy powerful umami flavor that I feel like might actually work. Adding some maple syrup to balance the saltiness, brightening it up with some lemon, and finally the butter for some silky richness that'll hopefully take Bruce to the next level. With our shark brined, we'll get it on a rack and dry off the exterior, seasoning heavily with salt and pepper, and just like that, we'll get it on the grill. Shark is notoriously dry, so want to ensure we don't overcook this, but still making sure we develop some good color. Now just hitting it with our Vegemite glaze over the top so it nicely
Ah, man, I'm
taps
so
up.
sorry,
And
bro.
just like
This shit
that,
is good,
our
man.
Bruce is done.
Bro, that shit
Almost
looks.
has the
Bro,
same
one
look.
thing I want to give you guys, right? Some little, like, I'm pretty sure if you know, you know. If you don't, then obviously you don't. But one thing I want to let you guys know is that because I've actually over the years of cooking, I've learned to how to get better at cooking, right? When it comes to baking, I'm so shit at baking. I'm gonna be honest with you. Baking, that is a special man's sport. I can't bake. Never will try it. I'm not going to try it, and I'm not gonna start. But cooking, bro, you gotta understand one thing about cooking. I realized timing is very big. Temperature is also very big, right? I usually cook my stuff I usually always try to cook my stuff on a temperature of 5, right? That's on my stove, because I just like that number. That number is that number just fits better in my head, right, than using 3. Yuck. Like, that's an ugly ass number. Half of an 8. Fuck that. But if you really want to cook something like top tier, bro, I'm telling you, it's that timing. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, depending on what it is, right? Depending on what it is. But there's trust me, there's some things that you can do with cooking. Same thing, like, for the most part, you can add generally whatever kind of seasoning you want. Obviously, if you want something to mix a little bit well, then maybe you should approach it a little bit better. A solid base, always salt and pepper. It's always a nice solid base for everything. You know what I'm saying? People like to believe, oh, you just adding salt and pepper. No, you can add salt and pepper to some shit, and the motherfuckers probably won't even notice. I know, I'm telling you, like, oh, now what season is? Oh my god, this got Old Bay in it. Nah, that's just salt and pepper.
Because miso
People like to
black
come
hog
crazy
is
at
that
salt and pepper.
caramelization and slicing into
Oh
it.
my
Honestly,
gosh,
it
bro.
looks insanely juicy to the point where it's almost like waterlogged. Let's find out if sharks are friends and not food.
Shark bait, hoo ha ha.
I like it.
You good?
That's not because of the shark.
You good, big dog?
That flavor is amazing. Texture is questionable.
It's a little spongy, but it's like juicy too. It's really weird.
The buttermilk really did take away not only from that super tough texture, but also the like ammonia flavor that shark's supposed to have. I don't get any weird flavors in there. I actually like this. This shark right here.
Kyle, some pepper.
No. I'm giving that shark a solid B.
That is exactly what I was gonna say. If the texture was better, it could have been an A, but a B is fair.
I'm with
Really?
you guys. It's gonna be a B.
What it means is it's gonna be a B.
Solid list, bro. Solid list.
To Remy from Ratatouille. This
What?
right here is muskrat. Remy is the genius rat chef.
I thought he was gonna eat a little city rat.
Single-handedly made
I guess you
the
gotta
dish
be able to-
Ratatouille famous,
gotta be able to buy 'em.
proving that even a rat can belong in the kitchen.
Used to be one of my favorite movies of all time, that movie. Never had Ratatouille. I want to try
A
Ratatouille
rat
one day.
making a beautiful ratatouille.
Holy shit.
What
I
could
want to try
possibly be
Ratatouille
better
one day.
than
Holy
that? We
shit.
have cooked a wide range of exotic animals on this channel, but this right here might top the list. I mean, this muskrat has some of the darkest, gnarliest meat I have ever seen.
That shit look
Just
nasty as
take
fuck.
a look at the fat. It almost has like a green hue to it. It sort of looks rotten, but I know it's just super funky muskrat fat. There's even a hair there for Kyle.
What?
Gonna do my best to remove as much of the actual meat as possible, because in the spirit of the movie Ratatouille, there's only one thing we have to make. Yes, we are of course making ratatouille, typically a vegetarian dish, but that is not the case today. So after removing some of the pieces, I'm not gonna lie, this meat actually looks quite nice and clean. But the smell, it's got that twang. Those hairs just kind of go erect. Did my best to clean this up as much as I could, and from here I'll finely chop it up, almost forming like a
First of all, I had no
ground
idea.
situation.
I had no idea
Also, that
Ratatouille
deep
was.
color kinda
A
reminds
majority
me
of it
something
was,
like sashimi
or it
very
was the
too.
vegetarian.
And
I had no idea.
finally, time to cook. Basically,
They
what
made
we're
that
doing
shit in the
now
show look
is
good as
building
fuck.
that
Shit.
rich tomato sauce, a critical component to ratatouille. With our onions and peppers starting to sweat down, we will now add in the ground ratatouille. Doing my best to nicely brown it up. Honestly, at this point, it kind of just looks like ground beef. From here, it's in with the garlic and thyme.
I'd be mad as
and
fuck.
finally,
Let somebody
it's
feed me
in
some rat.
with
Let
the
somebody feed me
tomato
some rat. Don't even tell
puree.
me.
And just thinning it out with a little water to achieve a nice silky texture. Just a touch of red wine vinegar, and it's time to assemble. We'll start by ladling on some of that rat marinara, and finally we get to add on our beautiful layers of eggplant, zucchini, tomato, and squash. There's just nothing like this combination of colors. I can't speak for the taste, but visually, it is absolutely stunning. Finishing with a little olive oil,
Oh, that's it.
salt, and thyme. Just a cornucopia of fresh, bright colored layers, and we'll get it in the oven. And just like that, our ratatouille is finally done. Absolute stunner of a
Dude,
dish.
look
But does
at
it
this
taste
shit,
good?
bro.
Let's
Oh my
find
god,
out.
bro.
What
I'm
do we
about
think?
to.
It's beautiful.
I'm about to
Thank
end
you.
stream,
And
bro.
the
I'm about
best
to end
part
that shit at
is
that
there's a
designated
little
30 that I was about to
surprise
say.
below. So everybody make sure whoa, Kyle. See, Kyle's trying to go for that top section. You can get a little bit of that, but you also got to go deep in there, Kyle. Make sure you get some of those nice crispy bits. Oh, it's muskrat in my teeth. 100% of my issue with this was mental.
Me too.
Because the flavor just tasted like great ratatouille. The texture was like ground beef. But when I took that bite, all I could see was that deep red muskrat with the green and yellow
Oh my
fat,
gosh.
and I'm feeling disturbed.
Dude, when you said that, I got the shivers.
I know, dude. In weird parts of my body, like my back of my head is shivering.
There's some things that I just can't get my mind around eating, and I added a new one to my repertoire today. Muskrat. This
I remember
reminds
watching.
me
I
of
remember
beaver,
watching.
kind of
What was
mixed
it?
with
A
some
show called
llama.
Naked and Afraid, right?
Surprisingly, it's not very good.
I prefer the regular.
Yeah, it was
rat.
Naked
In case
and
you guys are
Afraid,
wondering,
and
muskrat
what
is
happened was,
here, rat is
I think
here.
one
Is
of
this
the episodes.
worst thing we've ever eaten on the channel.
No.
No.
I'll
Oh,
take
wow.
that as a win.
I mean, for the meat itself, gotta go F, but the ratatouille, I'd give that an S. I loved it.
So what are you gonna rank this?
F.
I mean, this may or may not come as a surprise, but muskrat is an F tier.
But yeah,
protein. That is terrible.
I remember they had like a
100%.
skunk, and I remember they said like the
Sadly,
skunk
what it
was
means
just
is Remy
you could
from
taste this
Ratatouille
flavor,
is
you could
getting
taste the
F.
smell,
We have
and
made
the
it to everyone's favorite Jamaican crab. It's time for
Yes.
Sebastian from Little Mermaid. Sebastian is the music-loving crab who serves as King Triton's loyal advisor, constantly trying to keep Ariel out of
Is he a
trouble.
crab? I thought he was a
while
lobster.
Somehow always getting dragged into the chaos himself.
Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor.
Honestly, that song's kind of a banger, but I will never forget that scene.
Bro, that's the good old
where he
days of
almost gets
Disney, man.
eaten.
When like just everything was just top tier, bro.
Unfortunately, it appears
Top
as though
tier.
we'll be recreating that scene right now. And these have got to be some of the most beautiful blue crabs I've ever seen.
I'm surprised he's cooking
Colors on
blue
those
crab. I
shells
feel like he
are
could have
just
cooked a different
insane,
type of crab.
and clearly most distinctive is that stunning blue color. It's a color you almost never see in nature, and it is just beautiful. The first important step before we cook is to get these crabs into ice water to really chill them down, allowing us to eventually humanely cook. Now to cook, this might be the most excited I've ever been for any recipe. As you guys know, Sebastian is a Jamaican crab, so in the spirit of his heritage, we are of course making a Jamaican crab boil. Honestly, no idea if this will work, but I feel like it's gotta be good. We've literally added every single flavor component to a jerk marinade. It is already smelling insane. We'll go in with the potatoes.
I'm curious to see how this shit comes out.
About the sausage. Our potatoes should be done. So we'll go in with the crabs. And finally, we'll finish with the corn. While that cooks, this is where the magic happens. My ultimate goal here is to make a Jamaican jerk butter for this crab boil. So basically just using this authentic Jamaican jerk marinade to make a sauce. This is exactly what I'd typically put on chicken. But from here, loading it up with butter should give us a beautifully luscious texture. And it's just about time to eat. And we'll remove from the pot. Wow.
Well, it's a dangerous one. It's a dangerous one.
Back. Don't use any knees or legs. Kyle, bring the pot.
I agree. I've been telling y'all that. Bro. All back, no legs.
And we'll just ladle on that jerk butter sauce.
Oh no, they did turn it red.
Smells so freaking good. We'll give it a nice toss. Ooh. Jerk hot sauce in the eye. And time for the best part. Finishing with a bit
shit, he
more
killed it.
of
Oh
that
shit.
Jamaican
Okay.
butter sauce, some
That shit
orange,
actually got
and
color
time
to it. I was
brighten
afraid
up.
that shit wasn't have no color.
A little bit of green.
Bro, what?
There
Oh
we
my
have
god,
it.
yo, if I was in the stoop with it, bro,
Sebastian
I'm
boil
done.
fit
I'm
for a
done.
king.
I'm
Everybody
done.
grab their own individual Sebastian here. Kyle, whoa. Kyle, what? That's not right at all.
Get that meat out.
My bad, I'm just because every time I see that spike in audio sound, it gets.
So nice.
The meat on these is incredible.
It's extremely delicate compared to something like a
Bro, I
king
want some
crab.
crab,
This is
bro.
one of the best things we've made, I think, ever.
Jamaican jerk sauce has slowly become one of my favorite sauces of all time. It has a really
Relax there,
deep,
bud.
complex
Relax there,
flavor
bud.
profile that's unlike any other flavor.
Relax
out there.
there,
And
bud.
the spice level is actually spicy. This is the easiest S
Yep.
I could ever give.
Honestly, beyond S tier. The perfect meal.
One of the easiest S's of all time.
What it means is Sebastian is getting S tier. So we paused the video, but for the past 30 minutes, we sat here and ate this entire crab boil. There's crab all over us, but I have no regrets. This is possibly the best thing we've ever made on the channel. If you ever find yourself with a bunch of blue crabs, you gotta make this. We've made it to everyone's favorite bartender.
Whoa,
It's
that's a
Silkie
wild one.
DonSkilkie from Zootopia 2, and yes, this is an
This-
honor. He's a
this is an
laid-back
interesting
dude
one.
known for serving up some of the most ridiculous bug-based snacks you'll ever see.
He looks more like a gecko.
Order up. Slick Digiguani might be an iguana a few words, but you're about to find out why he's extremely special. Believe it or not, this character was voiced by one of my good friends, the one and only Nick DiGiovanni. Now, the only problem is I have no idea how to actually cook this, so I figure there's only one person to ask, Slick himself.
What's up, Max?
Yo, Slick, what's up, man?
Why are you calling me that?
Kind of a awkward question.
Bro got
but,
that pretty
thinking
boy
of
psycho
cooking you,
look.
And I'm just wondering if you have any ideas.
Like that, like
cook
at any moment,
I'm
at
just
any
planning
moment,
on
like, you
cooking.
know, I'll cook up me a person.
What's your favorite food?
Rotisserie chicken number 1 and probably sea urchin number 2.
If you were to season that rotisserie chicken, like what would you go with?
I would, it's gonna sound like a plug, but I would use, like I do every time I make chicken, just the Osmo Golden Gourmet. I use that on chicken, but also like, even if I have French fries, I put it on there.
Okay.
I'd rub it all over and I would just, I'd rotisserie it low and slow. You know low and slow better than anybody.
All right, Slick.
Why are you calling me that? That's my name from Zootopia.
All right, gotta go, dude. Well, guess we know exactly.
That was the comments I've seen, bro. Ben, bro, you usually gotta like real high energetic.
And it's time to cook. I mean, it seems to have some decent looking meat, and you might not know this, but iguanas are actually invasive and commonly consumed in some cultures. Start with a little oil binder, and just like Nick said, we'll hit it with the Osmo chicken rub. People do say these taste like chicken, so this actually might be perfect. To the cavity, we'll add some lemon, garlic, chilies, and thyme. We'll tie it up nice and tight on our rotisserie, and we'll get it on the grill. Can't forget the applewood, and it's onto the spit. This is one of those animals that I really
Bro, he just got every utensil in the fucking book.
Medium rare iguana does not sound like a
Bro,
good
what?
idea. So after 3 long hours, I think it's finally time to come off. I'm gonna be honest because I have to be honest. Slick is smelling funky, and I mean real funky. I was really hoping that all those seasonings and hours upon hours over applewood would kind of mute any iguana smells and flavors, but I'm not feeling very optimistic. I know that there are many people and cultures that eat these things. This thing is looking shrimpy. I feel like our best chance is gonna be along the neck and kind of ribeye backstrap area, just kind of peeling away like so. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a lot of meat.
Bro, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I shouldn't have watched this video. I shouldn't have watched. I should have watched it.
A lot more optimistic. Kind of just looks like chicken. We'll chop this up into nice little pieces because yes, we are assembling this on a taco. I've heard this is the best way to eat slick digiguanis with onion, cilantro,
Bro, I appreciate you guys for
salsa,
watching,
and
man. Oh
lime.
my
think it's
gosh, I
finally
appreciate you
time
guys for
we
watching,
find
man.
out how this tastes.
I'm sorry, I just be
I've
watching
always
random shit,
wondered
bro.
what
I just be watching
friends
random
taste
shit.
like.
That sounds weird.
That didn't come out right. Slick digiguani.
The smell coming off of this is not too appetizing.
Reminiscent of llama, right? It smells
Damn,
like llama.
I wish they gave like more descriptive.
I think this is worse than the beaver. Oh.
I can't do that.
Is that the worst thing we've ever eaten on this channel? Slick, you taste terrible. That might be in the top 3 for this channel.
I had high hopes because I've heard this is supposed to taste like chicken.
Does not taste like
It
chicken.
does not taste like chicken.
Easiest F I've ever given.
That is just rancid. We're in agreement. It's gonna be F.
It's gonna be F.
It's gonna be F, F, F. What it means.
I wonder if he ever tried to make a video where
is unfortunately F tier.
where
I'm sorry, Nick. We have made it to perhaps the most notorious villain of all time. It's the Barracuda from Finding Nemo.
Ah,
Nemo kicks off the entire story of Finding Nemo, sending Mark on an unforgettable journey across the ocean.
Traumatizing as a kid. I remember that shit being
Might just be
traumatizing
the
as fuck.
saddest scene in any movie I've ever watched.
Yeah, I did it as a kid.
Mr.
Remember, like, it's
Barracuda
crazy when you think
goes
about it. When you
by
look back
finding
at
out
certain
if he's
things,
actually edible. And this right here is what's
when you look
known
at
as a
how
great
things were when you were a
Barracuda, the
kid, right?
exact same
I
one
genuinely
from
do remember
Finding
that scene
Nemo,
being like
and this
traumatizing
thing
as fuck. I'm like,
absolutely
damn, I just felt.
I mean,
I
this
just felt
thing has
bad.
gotta
I
be
was
at
upset.
least
I was
4 or 5
conflicted. I was
feet
angry.
long.
I do
Incredibly
remember that.
Slender and aerodynamic. You can just tell this thing is a hunter, and just check out those teeth.
Apparently, those fish is
These are
fast as fuck too in real life.
freaking chompers. They look like they belong on a wolf or something. I can only imagine how terrifying this thing would be swimming right at you. From a culinary standpoint, the only problem here is that it is unfortunately full of a toxin called ciguatera, which can make you
Interesting.
violently ill, so needless to say, we're saving this thing for bait. Now for a barracuda, you can actually eat. This is a Japanese barracuda, aka kamasu, and unlike the one before, this is one of the world's most prized culinary fish.
Don't eat me!
We'll start by quickly removing all the scales, then seasoning well with salt for a traditional
Interesting.
Japanese preparation. Now I am just gonna make a few incisions here, just like this. Just kind of help it cook evenly, allow that salt to penetrate. And from here, we'll get it in the fridge to gently cure. And after an hour, it's onto the grill. For a fish this delicate, doing my best to avoid that skin from sticking. This color is actually looking pretty good. Let's get it inside. Finishing simply with just a bit of lemon. Let's find out if barracuda actually tastes good. All right, so this should be an extremely high quality fish shipped in all the way from Japan.
That's a great fish.
That is so good.
Very delicate, but still has a nice firm chew to it. And the skin is crazy good.
The thing Japan does really well is making like small bites just so perfect. Any small fish on a Japanese grill cooked this way, it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Man, this is up there for me. This is one of the better fish I think I've had.
And I love that little crispy bite that you get
Oh
from
my
the
God,
skin
bro.
after you chew
Bro.
a little bit. It's so good.
I think the curing step also helped a lot getting that nice texture. I hate to throw around S tiers because it is quite simple, but I think this is an S
I
tier.
wonder if do people consider more. I wonder if fish are considered because I think. Hold on, let me see what happens when we see this.
Out of nowhere, Finding Nemo's villainous barracuda has swam its way.
So look, a majority of like seafood related. I wonder if seafood related things are usually more susceptible to S tiers. Not just for them, just for general. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I'm curious about that. I don't know.
To S tier.
I'd have to see a lot more of his other videos because now that I think about it, now that I'm rim, because the only reason I'm saying that because that's got to be.
Yeah.
This gotta be
to the infamous
Holy
Ka
shit.
from the Jungle Book. This right here is a real python.
I'm curious to see what my boys
Massive
able to do with
Indian
this.
python whose hypnotic eyes.
Bro, shout out to Big Dog right here, man. Holy shit. Max the Meat Guy, holy shit. Look at this, just entertaining video, man. Entertaining video, good visuals. I think it's informative. I fuck with it, man. It's like this is good. This is a good type of video to watch, man. I know, like I said, obviously I'm really small compared to this guy, but man, holy shit. What are they talking about? Bro, who gives a fuck? Bro, what? Bro, who gives a fuck?
And unsettlingly calm voice
Oh my God.
make him one of the Jungle Book's most memorable villains.
Trust in me.
Keep it simple, duh.
Just in me.
Snap out of it, Max. Come on, man. She almost got you.
Whew, that's one sly snake. Time to cook. And this has got to be
He'll
the
let Linus
most
tech tips a little bit,
beautiful
too.
snake I've ever seen. The colors are just beautiful, and check out those patterns. Those scales almost remind me of like a honeycomb. And in certain light, it has this almost metallic rainbow hue. If you look on the other side, it has this really clean looking rib cage. Should
Who
have
clipped
a
this
decent
motherfucker?
amount
This shit
of
look
good
clean
meat
as
in
fuck.
there.
This shit look like
Start
it's
by
fake.
very carefully removing that skin. You'd think you could just pull it right off, but it is some serious work to get this off. In the spirit of an Indian python, an Indian dish only feels right. And yes,
No way he's gonna
our
eat that
plan
shit.
is to attempt snake tikka masala. All right, Kyle, chances I can slice through this snake one shot.
Wait! 72, sir!
Kyle, you can't be doing that in my backswing. Are you serious? Come on.
Sharp ass
And
blade.
just like that, we're left with some perfect bite-sized pieces. For authentic tikka masala flavor, we got some Kashmiri chili. Of course, got some turmeric for color, some garam masala. Such an incredible potent flavor. We got some coriander. Can't forget about the cumin. We also have this stuff here, which is fenugreek leaves. Brings such a unique herbaceous flavor.
Bro, being in this
Garlic
boy's
and
crib,
ginger
bro, oh
paste.
my gosh,
First
man.
time using this,
Bro, I
but
couldn't
this
imagine.
here
Bro,
is
I couldn't
mustard
imagine.
oil. Wow.
Bro, could you imagine being inside
Definitely
his
has that
house, bro,
mustard
and just,
bite. That's
bro, I'm
crazy.
pretty sure an
Some
everyday
salt,
meal
lemon
is
juice,
just,
and
this
finally,
motherfucker is literally
the
Sanji.
yogurt.
Bro, dressed up
One
as
thing I
Sanji
love
one
about
day.
Indian
Motherfucker,
food is
dress up
they
as
know
Sanji, bro, I'm
how
telling
to
you.
layer
Bro,
flavors. There is so much in here. That
and do
is
like
the
a,
reason
and
it
I think he
tastes
might have
so
done something like
good.
that.
With
There's
each
no
piece
way.
fully
There's no way.
covered, it's into the fridge overnight. Just like that, it's been 24 hours, and it's time to cook. It smells amazing, and just take a look at how much flavor's on there. Now, just like we would with chicken tikka masala, we'll get it on our skewers, and just like that, we'll get it on the grill. Getting them right over hot charcoal to develop some nice char.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeding
and
me.
that
I'm
right
dog
there
after this.
is the color we're looking for. I know this is technically snake, but I'm telling you, this is some of the best smelling food that's ever come off my
One thing
grill.
too, if you guys also don't want to get this, it's not the most effective way. It's not the most effective, but it is a way nonetheless. Right here, get one of these bad boys, so you can transfer information off your drive. I still haven't, because I'm just installing the last few bit of my things before I create a restore point. But Yeah, once I do that, I shouldn't run into any more of these crash issues.
And they look absolutely
But I just gotta wait for some more stuff to finish.
Now to bring this all together, we'll need some ghee. Next the onions, starting to sweat those down. Now the ginger garlic paste. Now the chilies. Ooh, it is starting to smell amazing. Now our seasonings, give that a good mix and add in the tomatoes. That nicely reduced, we'll add in the water as well as some cream. Looks like an amazing
Bro, for some reason, yo, funny enough, cream for me, cream is probably one of the most difficult things for me to come across for some reason, bro. You know how many meals I required cream and just didn't have any? I don't know why that's something that like I seem to always like never get or even have. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I like cream for me is one of the biggest things for me inside my household. And I just never could find it. I could go to the store and get it, and then it's just like either not there or I don't know for some reason. But all my meals, like cream would bring it together, especially if I fuck something up. I don't know, but man, I'm telling you, or just trying to make a sauce in general.
Tomato sauce,
oh my gosh, bro.
With a little pinch of sugar, letting it cook down one final time until we finally add our grilled snake. There's just something about Indian food. It feels intimidating until you try it. I cannot believe how good this smells and looks. Plated next to rice, I give you our Ka snake tikka masala. If this tastes even half as good as it smells, then we...
Yo, depending on where you get tikka masala from, shit can be really spicy. I didn't expect it to be spicy when I first had it. When I actually first had tikka masala, I didn't expect the shit to be like... I was actually like I was surprised. Like, the shit actually was like really hot. And I'm like, oh wow, that's new. That's new, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm one of those people that it's not that I can't handle spice, but I can eat something and be like, you know, I'm like, okay, cool, that was good. But bro, I had it. Nonetheless, though, the shit was good though. Shit was good. Shit was real good. I had this exact meal too. This exact meal. Wasn't a big fan of their rice. I think their rice was a little different. I think I just rather just straight normal white rice. The white rice that they had, it had like a I forgot. I don't know how to describe the taste because I haven't had it in a while, maybe like a month, like a few months. But because I had like a few months ago. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, that shit was solid, bro. It was sweet, it was spicy. This shit was real good. Shit was real good.
It is time for Ka.
Wow, that's low. Wow, that's low. And like yeah, if you guys really like, if you guys have the capability, if you can't like, if you don't feel like going out to like a certain restaurant, stuff like that, or even if you just want to Uber Eat or something like that. Genuinely try some different stuff. Don't put all your money in the basket, all your eggs in one basket. But I genuinely suggest you to try a lot of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes even if you miss out, even if you lose out on the money, you know, obviously if you can't afford it, great. If you can't, you know, then obviously, you know, approach with caution. But genuinely try some new shit, man. Just try some new shit. Try it out, eat it up, see how it feels, and you'll be good, bro. But I'm telling you, man. One of the first times I've had something in a while, I'm like, man, this shit was amazing. It was good. It was probably one of the first few meals. I was like, okay, this shit right here, this is a solid 8, 9 for sure. It was good.
You can tell me that's from an Indian restaurant.
Especially this thing right here.
Tikka masala. That's so good.
That is perfect. The snake is a bit of a
So I can't imagine how this shit tastes.
It's so tough. I could barely take a bite.
Wait, I feel like we did it right last time. What's going on here?
Last time we did it in buttermilk, incredible. This time we did it in yogurt, not incredible.
It's like really dry jerky that you just have to keep chewing and chewing and chewing.
I'd give the dish an S. I'd give the snake like a D. I feel like I'm gonna end up in the middle at a B.
I think this deserves D tier, man. I can barely eat the snake.
I can barely eat it. I'm gonna go D.
You know, the more I eat this, the more I can't eat it. I'm gonna go down to a C.
Such high hopes, and the flavor of this dish is on point, but sadly, our
I think he checked this separately. He's like, B's a little high. He's like, B's a little high. I jumped the conclusion.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Turtle. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are 4 pizza-obsessed mutant brothers spending their lives battling villains from the shadows of New York City.
Pizza time!
Who had the pepperoni and ice cream?
Yeah, I want some of the jelly beans and mushrooms.
Yeah, give me a slice of
They are just notorious for wild pizza topping combinations. So I figure let's find out how they taste on top of pizza. And what we have planned for this turtle is something I am certain
he brought it back a classic too. That was the oldest. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a half shell.
Just take a look at the color of that turtle fat. It looks radioactive. And we'll just hit it with a little oil, salt, and pepper.
Wouldn't be able to tell that was turtle.
On the grill.
If he did that shit, I'd be pissed off.
To start developing some great char flavor. In the meantime, you already know it's time for our Ninja
The fuck is this, Pop Rocks?
Pizza. Infused with some toxic ooze, this pizza dough should be perfect. And we'll do our best here to roll out that radioactive dough. If there's one food the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles love most, it's pizza. So I'm hoping this will do them justice. We'll add on that sauce, making sure to get a nice thin layer. Loading it up with some mutant toxic cheese. Finishing with a little oil on the crust.
Bro, what is this blue shit that he's at? Bro, what is this nasty blue shit that he's putting on?
Nearly done. Our turtle seems to have developed some great looking color, and it should be good to go. And I gotta be honest, these Ninja Turtle nuggets have taken on some incredible color. Let's see what we got on the inside. That is some kind of funky looking dark meat.
I'll
check on that white meat. Just kind of slicing into strips. This kind of just looks like chicken. But the real question is, how does this turtle taste on our pizza? And after one final blast of heat, we should be good to go. And that right there is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza of my dreams. I think it is finally time.
Bro, I had a whole Damascus sword.
Here you guys go.
It's radioactive.
It doesn't look like something we should be eating. I mean, pizza is always good. Even blue fluorescent pizza topped with turtle meat.
Is it gonna dye our insides? Or are we gonna poop?
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't feeling this one. I ain't feeling this
I'll
one.
just go for some pieces of individual turtle.
Oh, right here.
Insanely tough. I think the turtle meat has a lot of sinew and stuff going through it, but the flavor actually, it tastes super clean, and whatever seasoning you put on there, I like the seasoning on it.
It's like really flavorful chicken.
Yes, it's like the crispy nubs on a chicken thigh when you cook them on the grill.
Like, I still think it's a C. I was expecting a D or an F.
I'm gonna land at B because there's no way turtle can be A tier, unless Sophia's about to say it's A tier.
I was thinking A, and then I really thought in my head, and I also think B.
What it means is somehow our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have
keep this in mind. I just realized nothing has hit A so
B
far.
for Cowabunga.
That's not how it works.
Next up, we have made it to Count Dracula from Hotel Transylvania.
So what is he gonna do with this one?
And yes, this is real blood. Dracula is the
probably from a pig.
Vampire.
Come on, big dog. Ain't from an individual human being. You ain't Dracula. You ain't the real Drac.
Chaos.
You remember nothing of this in the
Bro, yo, there was a whole point in time where like everybody kept doing that blah blah blah. I almost blew my phone up. Kept hearing that shit.
All I know for sure is that Dracula loves blood. This one's gonna be interesting.
What is he doing?
This right here is a jar of Mr. Dracula's favorite food. We have some real pig's blood. There's something about blood that weirdly doesn't have a smell at all, but it is just so creepy. Oh, and we got some big old blood clots.
I'm a Discord lurker. Oh my god, bro! I almost threw up.
My comfort zone, but it is a key.
Bro, I felt it in my throat right there.
Argentinian blood sausages. People absolutely love these, so let's give them a shot. Now,
I'm gonna be real with you, big dog. This one ain't hitting for me.
The ingredient is pork fat. Basically just finely mincing this up. Usually we grind this up in our meat grinder, but nice and small pieces, ensuring a tender bite. This super fine texture here should be perfect. We'll go in with the pork fat, and now we go in with the blood. Ooh, to be honest, kind of looks like a brain. That is just so much blood. From here, we go in with rice. Next, it's in with a good dose of sauteed garlic and onion. For the spices, we got some cumin, paprika, allspice, salt, and pepper. And finally, a whole bunch of parsley. Now we get handsy. Ooh. Wow, that feels weird, man. Ooh, oh, just so much blood. Taking one for the team here. It's a dirty job, but you know how it is. Someone's got to do it. We are left with the craziest looking sausage filling I have ever seen. Now to see if we can assemble these sausages, I of course give you the Meat Master 5000. We'll slap on our natural sausage casing, grab some of our mixture, and load her up. Oh, this is a messy one. We'll get it locked and loaded. This is such a liquidy filling. Yo, what is this, dude? And we're pushing out our sausage. It's not pretty. Wow, that is gross. Okay. I lost a lot of blood making this sausage, but I think it turned out okay. It's got that insane deep
Okay, don't look bad right
color.
there.
Easily the craziest sausage I've ever made. This should be perfect for Dracula.
1 minute, buddy. Dog over here looking at me like, motherfucker.
Just gently twisting our blood sausage off like so, and we're ready to cook. Step 1, it's into warm water to simmer. And this is kind of cool, we're actually adding bay leaves as well as salt to that water. And we'll let these go for about 20 minutes. I mean, it definitely looks like a blood sausage. All that's left to do is get it on the grill. Dracula's
like
blood sausages are technically already cooked, so all we're doing here is developing a nice color. Of course, we also have to toast up some bread. It is as simple as that, and it should be done. I mean, especially for our first try, this blood sausage is honestly looking amazing. We'll see if this guy has a snap. Oof, what is going on in there? That looks so crazy. Actually smells freaking amazing. You can see how it has that green from the parsley. Maybe not quite as silky smooth as some of the stuff I've had in the past, but all things considered, I'm pretty optimistic. To assemble, we of course start with some good Argentinian chimichurri, on with our homemade blood sausages, a bit more chimichurri right over the top, and that right there is some authentic Dracula blood sausage choripan.
Damn, bro, this shit is crazy. Bro, this is why you gotta understand. That's why, like, sometimes you gotta admire like a chef's work, man.
Flavor's good.
You ever heard the phrase, find out what goes into the sausage? You're not supposed to find it out. I found it out before, and that's what's making me not like it, because it actually wasn't that bad.
The first few bites, though, had a nice tangy aspect to it from the chimichurri and the parsley. There's a lot.
She's also really good. She's also really good. She's really good.
But
She's
then
really
that
good at picking out flavor.
irony flavor.
Yeah, she's very descriptive too.
Iron flavor.
This is better than any blood sausage I've bought from a store. I'm gonna give it a C.
I think I'm actually going B tier. I enjoy it.
This one was just not for me. I'm gonna go D tier.
What it all means is Dracula's blood sausage is getting C tier. We have made it to the adorable Bullseye from Toy Story. Yes, this right here is Horse. Introduced in Toy Story 2,
that's a fine line to be hitting
doesn't
right there, bro.
Bullseye's Woody's faithful toy horse.
Some nasty ass horse, bro.
With his loyalty and
this shit sound nasty as fuck. I had deer before. It's gamey as fuck. It's gamey. I was dogging that shit too. I didn't even realize. The worst part is one thing people. I don't know if you guys have ever actually ran into a situation where you've eaten something and then afterwards somebody told you, right? Not out of disrespect. Maybe they knew deep down. Not even deep down. No, they knew. Let's be real. They knew. They knew. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that's common. You know what I'm saying? But somebody fed you something. And for some reason in my head, I don't know why I remember me literally loving it. That's the problem. I loved it. That's the worst part. You know what I'm saying? No. It wasn't that I loved it. Instantly, I knew there was something about it. I knew there was something about it. So let me just tell you a little funny story, right? So one day I went over to my aunt's house, right? This is when I went over to my aunt's house. My mom wasn't home, right? And I remember like, oh, they were cooking, right? They were having spaghetti, right? Cool. And I don't remember everybody's faces because I don't know if it was something where everybody was like, let's see if he's gonna like this, right? But I remember exclusively, right? I remember my aunt made me a plate, nice little plate, right? I remember eating the food. I remember the first bite I took. I'm like, this tastes different. I'm like, this tastes different. What's it? Well, I'm like, oh, what's this? They're like, nothing. It's just normal spaghetti. Everybody at the table line, that's fucked up, man. Bro, I'll tell you, I used to always get the short end of the stick, man. I used to always get the short end, bro. So I remember exclusively having it, and I was like, and I'm like, and I think that's when they told me, right? Oh, that was deer. That was deer. I wasn't sick, all right? I was, my trust was broken. My trust was broken, right? And I think I'd rather be sick, right? Because that trust right there, right? I looked at it, I'm like, bro, what? I just ate. Like, it, as a kid, you can't comprehend that because it's not normal. You're so used to eating cow, some pig, right? eating a whole deer, that sounds like an exotic animal, bro. That sounds like somebody eating dog. You know what I'm saying? I just remember it. It's just like, nah, there's no way. There's no way. And I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I knew there was something off about it. But because I was so young and naive and oblivious to the dangers of society, of the world, if I'm gonna be honest, my own family, I ate some damn deer. Would I try it again? Maybe. Is it gonna be something that I buy every day? Venison, that's what it's called, venison. I was trying to figure out, find the word. Would I ever try that shit again? Like, would I like go to the store and buy it? Hell no. But somebody said, hey, I got some venison. Hey, throw that bad boy in the grill. Throw that bad boy in the grill. Cook that shit up. Let's eat. Let's eat.
You guys know that I absolutely love jerky, but horse is even exotic for me. This is real horse meat jerky.
Yeah, you got it straight up. You got it.
Impossible to find in America.
Yep.
Fortunately, I have a good friend named Guga, and he brought this for me as a gift. Yo, Guga, how's it going?
We out here, bro. We out here. What's up with you?
Do you remember a few weeks ago you gave me something?
Something you should be careful with eating?
It's about the horse. What am I getting myself into here?
You might be rolling the dice, but you know, Japanese people eat it, so you should be fine. What is the worst thing that can happen?
I die. Exactly, I die. What do you mean?
You die believing in your name. You are the meat guy. How can you not try the horse, my brother? I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Listen, you'll be fine. We all want to see you eat it. I'll talk to you later. Eat it now.
Guga, wait. Guess we gotta eat the horse.
He was already in the exotic market. Y'all seen that background blue? It was already in the market.
Packaged like candy.
Somebody's about to come up and tell them, hey,
jerky.
Hey, we got the koala that you want. We got that exotic animal that you know that boy about to cook something that not supposed to be cooked.
Content, and it does look pretty moist. I think it's enough talking.
Hell
Let's
no.
find out how
That shit look like a blister.
Really tastes. Here is your dried horse.
Well, they're not even gonna cook it.
Jerky.
I guess you just can't. I guess it's not easy.
Well, I have high hopes for this. Japan, everything is good in Japan.
Don't lie.
I like it.
It's good. If I didn't know that this was horse, I would just think it's regular salami.
It's pretty good. Should we add this to our meat stick collection?
I don't think so, Gal. I think we're gonna stick with our current flavors. Speaking of, if you haven't tried Max Jerky yet, we have some of the most unique flavors on the market, and I genuinely believe it is the world's best tasting jerky. Our bacon burnt ends are still the product I'm most proud of. If you haven't tried them yet, now is the time. Use code CARTOON25 for 25% off your entire order. We appreciate the support.
There's a little bit of a weird mental component to it, but it does taste good.
It's got a really nice richness. It's a little bit sweet, which I actually like with a meat stick. It's not overly salty. To me, this is a high quality meat stick. I actually think this deserves A tier.
I agree.
What?
I'm giving it an A tier.
What?
I'm with you guys. I'm going A.
This is the way to do it.
I thought the
Like,
mental was gonna
I
keep
love
it at a
horse
B for them.
It's like this.
We have made it to the world's most famous Donald
I am literally the most famous Donald.
Duck. Donald Duck.
Huh?
Donald Duck is Disney's short-tempered sailor whose explosive tantrums and impossible to understand voice have been getting him into trouble for nearly a century. And he is always getting flustered, but there's
family's starting to get active in the group chat.
I love. Let's see.
Fuck you guys.
Step
I'm
one,
lying.
we actually need to
I'm lying.
completely remove
That's not me.
all of the skin from
That's
our
not me.
duck. Very carefully following the fat and skin,
Bro,
leaving as much.
First, if you guys been watching, man, appreciate you watching. And also, man, respect to this. I don't know why. I'm loving this video. Like I said, I like all his videos, man. Just really good. Just really good, entertaining video, man. It looks good. I feel like I'm learning shit too. It's solid, bro. It's solid. You know what I'm saying? I'd love for him to cook for me one day. When I get big enough, of course. Hire him. Have him cook me something good. You know what I'm saying? Cook daddy something good. Daddy Silk something good.
Much of that meat on there as possible. Trying to get it all off. From here, really just using my hands to separate that skin. It's actually coming off pretty easily. That should just about do it. And that right there is a 100% skinless Donald Duck. But have no fear, none of the skin is going to waste. My goal is to get the skin super crispy, so we'll get it on a pan, a little bit of salt, we'll get it flat, and into the oven to crisp up. Now we can just very easily break down our duck, removing both the legs and thighs. As well, as the breasts. Nicely broken down and perfect for this dish. Time for the buttermilk brine, because you've heard of chicken and waffles, but this is duck and waffles. And both Donald Duck and chicken and waffles first rose to popularity in the 1930s, making this recipe a perfect match. And into the fridge.
Yo, chicken and waffles though, I'm gonna be honest with you, chicken and waffles is actually really good. I never expected this. It's one of those combos that you would never think is like good until you actually have it. You know what I'm saying? Until you actually have this shit, and then once you actually like, okay, it's actually not half bad. To be honest with you. Like, I don't fuck with bone though. I'm a boneless kind of guy.
Since we pressed in all that flour, we should be left with some great texture, and that is the color we're looking for.
Man.
In the meantime, we'll quickly assemble our waffles. I don't know if there's anything
better. Yo, I'm hungry as fuck, bro.
Waffle. And on the side, we'll assemble our syrup with a
bro. If I was streaming any longer today,
what you might not know about Donald Duck is that he was actually the face of orange juice in America back in the 1950s. And this right here is
order
some
something right now, bro.
Packaging. And conveniently, orange flavor goes incredibly well with duck and should take this syrup to the next level. And we'll finish with some orange zest to really make it pop. This citrusy syrup looks absolutely perfect, almost as good as those waffles. To assemble, we'll stack those waffles nice
what do you guys, man? Waffle pancakes kind of coke. What do you guys?
Loading
Me?
it up with that
waffle guy.
citrusy syrup. But most importantly, we can't forget about that duck skin chip. All that fat has rendered out. It now has this shatteringly
Also too, it may not seem like it, but it's one of those things like I love waffles more than I do pancake. But I won't go out of my way and actually make waffles. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather a waffle than a pancake.
Wow.
Really good.
It's like confusing my brain.
It might be better than normal chicken and waffles.
I feel like I'm eating breakfast, and the bacon aspect are these little skin chips.
That shit look good.
So
Oh,
they're crispy, almost melting.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like somehow still juicy too.
Yeah.
It has every single texture going on. That is the craziest chip ever. I also think the key is that we didn't cook the duck breast to medium rare. Like that would have just been so weird with that crispy outside. Led to the perfect bite through texture, and it was still juicy.
No.
I don't know how I feel about the orange sauce on it. I like oranges as fruits, but not really as sauces.
Oh, yeah.
I'd prefer it with just plain maple syrup, but that's a small thing.
I love every part of this dish.
I think it's really good, but it's
respect your honesty, Kyle.
Like, it is extremely sweet. It's extremely rich. I think an A is fair.
I love it. There's just no other word for it. I think it's an S.
It's good. It's not perfect for me. It's gonna be an A.
What it means is Donald Duck is getting A tier. We have finally made it to my personal favorite. It's Donkey from Shrek, and this right here is Donkey Milk Powder. Donkey is Shrek's sidekick who's nonstop.
Apparently, there's a new Shrek movie coming out. Apparently too.
Constantly gets him into trouble, but that is exactly what makes him so memorable.
Can I stay with you? What? Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Donkey waffles?
That shit look like ass, bro.
So it turns out finding donkey meat
that shit looks
virtually
terrible.
Impossible in
Oh
America,
my god, bro. I'm looking at it right now.
Should be just
bro,
as cool.
this shit looks like
donkey
ass.
Milk, and quite frankly, I
like
have
hot
no idea
ass.
how it's gonna taste. But from what I
look at this. Hold that for a second. Bro, look at this garbage, bro. This shit look like AI all over. This looks terrible. Yo, whoever is on this, bro, fire him. Straight get fired. You got to get fired. For real, for real. Disney, this is not a good move. Bro, how many layers of management is getting brought through, man? This shit looks terrible. And there's only one kid. There's only one kid, bro. One kid. Unless these are the other ones that they're about to go save. This shit looks terrible, bro. This movie's about to be ass. Oh my god, bro. Get that shit off my screen. What are we doing?
I've heard donkey milk is the most similar to human milk out of all the different milks. Now, I haven't had human milk in about 30 years, so this should be interesting. It is also exactly 80.4 calories. Apparently with donkey milk, we gotta be precise. It has a perfectly pure white color and this almost powdered sugar texture. You've heard of the cinnamon challenge? This is the donkey milk powder challenge. That went well. That's so rich. Tastes like freeze-dried ice cream. Step one, we need to make our donkey milk. Basically just combining powder with a little bit of water. It is literally as simple as that. As you guys know, Donkey's favorite food is waffles, and we're taking these to the next level. For our milk component, we are of course using Donkey, and of course some butter for richness. We'll go on with Donkey waffle and let it cook until perfectly crispy, and just shaping it on our cone. I feel like this is a waffle cone that Donkey would be proud of. And for the most important part, our ice cream only takes 4 ingredients.
It only takes 4 ingredients. It only takes 4 ingredients. Only takes 4 ingredients.
Donkey's milk, some cream, this is some condensed sweet milk, and just a bit of vanilla extract, mixing up our Donkey ice cream base into the ice cream maker, and we'll let it churn until we have this beautiful creamy texture. Donkey milk ice cream goes into our Donkey milk cone, a little extra Donkey milk powder over the top, and of course a few sprinkles. I give you the ultimate Donkey ice cream. All right guys, let me know what you think.
Oh man, dude,
That
that's
shit's
so
probably
good.
peak.
That is the creamiest ice
Also,
cream
too,
I've
apparently
ever
breast
had.
milk
It's almost
got a lot of
light and airy.
That
got a little
powder
sweet
is
taste
like
to it.
powdered
Little sweet
cream.
taste to it.
It's so creamy.
That Donkey milk makes a massive difference. I was saying before, but apparently it's the closest thing to human milk, and I get it. Not
Probably why
only
they
do
like
I
it.
love Donkey as a
Probably why they
character,
like it.
but apparently I love his milk because I think this is a very solid A tier.
That sounds so weird.
This might be higher than an A.
His
for me.
milk.
Think so?
It's really good.
Since when
I
male,
gotta
well, since
go S tier.
since when male donkeys
Slightly
produce milk.
lacking that X factor for me. I'm gonna give it an A.
you
Ending
mean
on
by
a
that,
high
brother?
note with Donkey in 8.
What you mean by that?
We're gonna finish this ice cream. Thank you all so much for watching. Use code CARTOON25.
No, fuck you for making good-looking food. And I mean that with all disrespect. All disrespect, all hate, anger, pain, everything from the bottom of my pit of my soul. I gotta go get something to eat. I gotta go get something to eat, man. Me and my dog gotta go get something to eat, bro. This is bad. This is bad, bro. I don't even, I feel like I don't even want to eat. I feel like I shouldn't even eat some normal shit. Nonetheless, I appreciate you guys for watching. I love you, man. Freaking love you guys. I love doing this, man. Love